Hey, how's it going, Joker fan? This is Wild Haha Joker, man. And today we have a lot of big time upgrades to go over, man. As you guys know, at this point in the year, man, obviously we're closing in on the end of Madden 26, going into Madden 27. So essentially, at this point, we only got like 5 more videos to do, maybe 3 or 4 more. Well, probably like 3 more gameplays left. I probably got, one end of the year rant going in from Madden 26 and Madden 27. What I expect going into Madden 27 and like my ranking of Madden 26 this year. And another video for YouTube. But we'll get into that at another date and time. But as it is right now, obviously a lot of big time upgrades. So let's go ahead, jump into it, get into a few things here and there. What Raider players we picked up, what Raider players I didn't think was worth the pickup. Just get into everything. So, real quick before we get into everything, man, if you guys enjoy content like this, man, if you guys enjoy Raiders Theme Team gameplay, or just Theme Team gameplay in general, make sure you guys drop a like. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. It's free. Only takes 1 second. And also, feel free to comment down below your thoughts and opinions on what are you guys doing at this point in the year when it comes to Madden. Are you guys done with Madden? I know some of my friends and everybody else, they've gone and played MOB. They playing 2K. Even myself, I'm playing a little bit more 2K than I am at playing Madden at this point. But y'all let me know if you guys are still playing Madden. What are your teams looking like? Or are you guys just done with Madden until 27? Let me know. But when you guys comment down below, it helps push the algorithm, helps get the video out to more people. Now, with all that being said, let's start with who the players we're not picking up, right? What we're not touching, right? Starting with Cordell Patterson. Now, if some of you guys have come to the streams and stuff like that, you guys would know that we had Cordell Patterson for a short little bit. We had him as a wide receiver because he does get secondary wide receiver camps. But when you have him at wide receiver, EA Madden doesn't register him as an actual wide receiver, so he's still a halfback. So you can't audible him as if you have a wide receiver in that position, because we had him as a slot receiver. You can't audible as if he's a receiver. It doesn't work that way. So it just wasn't really worth keeping him, especially when we already have Bo Jackson. Now, Bo Jackson and Cordell Patterson are both should be around the same price now. So it's, if you don't have neither one, I mean, either one of them would do good for your team. Obviously, Cordell Patterson being a receiving back, he does get more receiver abilities. Now, I don't have an issue with Bo Jackson out of the backfield. Obviously, Texas route is one of the most OP routes in this game, so he's going to get open regardless, right? I don't really need the route text and the short ends and stuff like that. So, to me, just not really worth the pickup. Now, quarterback-wise, we've had 2 quarterbacks that have came out that are Raiders, Jimmy Garoppolo and Rich Gannon. Now, Rich Gannon, 110% not worth the pickup. It's honestly it's a down version to Mendoza. That's it. He gets one X Factor ability and everything else is the exact same damn near. So, in my opinion, and Mendoza's faster. So, I just don't think Rich Gannon's worth the pickup. We should have gotten this Rich Gannon earlier. I want to say earlier in the year, but maybe at least 3 weeks before we got this Mendoza card, in my opinion. But that's just my 2 cents. Jimmy Garoppolo, though, wasn't worth the pickup, essentially because, yes, he is slower. He only has 91 base speed, so 96 on your theme team, or at least on my theme team, because we got +4 speed. But he does have more ability buckets since he is a flashback card. Now, within that, you can make the argument, because of the abilities that he gets, more abilities, that he can be a little bit better than Mendoza. But I'm sticking with Mendoza just because it's Jimmy Garoppolo. To me, it's not that big of a deal. Now, currently right now, the only quarterback that I can think of that can replace his Mendoza, right, that can get Raider Kim, is that Vince Young. Vince Young gets all 32 team Kims. Now, you can buy him outright. He is very expensive, though. But if you do the event, right, the head-to-head event mode, you can get that Vince Young that way. Now, again, I possibly won't be doing that. If I can get 2 Vince Youngs, right, do the event mode, get it done twice and get 2 Vince Youngs, then I definitely would do, right? I will replace Mendoza with Vince Young. But the price that Vince Young is at right now, it makes more sense to sell him because we still got more golden tickets to get, right? Also to mention too, we could have a chance at a golden ticket quarterback that does get Raider Kim, which we'll get into that in a second, right? But those, as far as I'm concerned, Rich Gannon, Jimmy Garoppolo, Cordell Patterson, just not worth the pickups in my opinion. But y'all let me know your opinions in the comment section below. Now, as it is, obviously, big time changes to the team offensively, right? We'll start with the O-line, I guess. We went ahead and picked up Will Clapp. It was about time we get a better upgrade here, but he does get all 32 team chems, so very happy about that. We went ahead and moved on from Gene Upshaw. Obviously, the only great thing about that Gene Upshaw was the fact that you got 3 times Raider Kim because he's Team Diamond, but honestly, not worth it. The fact that he doesn't get Secure Pro is a big problem, especially with how all these golden ticket D linemen are and this, that, and the third. You got to have Secure Pro on everybody. Even that doesn't really help you that much, but I will tell you this, it definitely shows when you don't have Secure Pro. I'll just leave it at that. So we went ahead, had to replace Gene Upshaw, so it is what it is. Obviously, it has no bearing on our account. We're like 70 something out of 60, so it really doesn't matter. But as it is, going to the tight ends, Frank Crum does get Raider Kim. Now, this is something that, like I said, something we have to keep a lookout for, because keep in mind, we know of what golden tickets could be possibly coming out and everything like that, but we don't know what's all on them. You know what I'm saying? So this Frank Crum does get Raider Kim. Now, this particular team chemistry is given to the person who made the card, but they also get their actual team chem. So Frank Crum has only played for the Broncos, so he gets this, but the person that made this card gave him Raider Kim also, but it's only the one chem. There's no 32 team chem or nothing like that. It's whatever team chem the player that made him gives them, and that is it. But since we're already on the card, this is what we have on him. Rack 'em up, honorary lineman, secure protector, tank, route tech, yak 'em up, and vanguard. So very good card for sure. Gonna be my tight end in the backfield. Now, getting again more into this, more in depth into what I'm talking about. Obviously, Randy Moss has another Vikings skin. So this is what the player that made this card decided to do. He wanted to do 2 Vikings skin, essentially. But he still obviously gets all of his regular team chems, but this one is just strictly Vikings. So it doesn't have to be in the same division or nothing like that. We could just get a random, the golden tickets that came out today, right? Lamar Jackson could have had Raider Kim. I believe he had something else, Ravens and something. I don't know what the other one was, but either way, it could be any team, right? So could we get a quarterback, golden ticket quarterback that has Raider Kim? It could happen. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But as it is, this is what we have on Moss too. We have obviously Moss, yak 'em up, rack 'em up, route tech, short end, acrobat, honorary lineman. That's essentially what we have on him. And because we were able to free up a little bit of Kim or a little bit of ability points, we went ahead and put yak 'em up on Jacoby Myers. So this is what the offense is looking like in its totality. But again, going to the defense, but that's the only reason I will replace Mendoza right now. Is that Vince Young for sure. And if we get a golden ticket quarterback, right, that a player decides to put Raider Kim on him, then obviously that's going to be a must-have on your team for sure. Getting into the defense, right? Patrick Queen, Gold Rush card. Absolute must-have in my opinion. It's all 32 team chems. Obviously, everybody here, all the Raider players get. Wait, I just realized I gotta change Lamar Willie. But either way, big time upgrades to the team. Jeremy Chin, Lamar Willie, Patrick Queen. Obviously getting Tommy, and believe that was it. Oh, Divine Diablo, right? So it's been a little bit since we got in the Raider gameplay out to you guys. Oh, and John Henderson. So it's been a little bit since we got a video out to you guys. So there's a lot of upgrades that we made, especially to the defensive side of the ball. So let's go ahead and get to all of them right now. So real quick, Jeremy Chin, new flashback card, mid zone, deep zone, acrobat, secure tackler. Make sure you guys have secure tackler or tackler supreme on your players, or enforcer supreme. Make sure you guys, whatever tackles you guys do, make sure you have something that gets you guaranteed tackles. These golden ticket running backs and all this other foolishness, broken tackles and everything, motherfuckers is out here breaking 5 to 6 tackles damn near every play. make sure you guys have something that can get players on the ground. All right. So next up, Patrick Queen, which is our user, Gold Rush, Avalanche, Universal Coverage, Defensive Rally, Acrobat, Enforcer Supreme, and Lurk Artist. Right. Next up, we'll go to Divine Diablo, Mid Zone, Acrobat, Lurk Artist, and Dual Threat. Right. So he is going to be coming off the line of scrimmage. He is replacing Ted Hendricks now. Again, obviously him having that dual threat makes him that much of more of a threat in the pass rush game, which that, in my opinion, is huge. Obviously his pass rushing stats aren't that of Ted Hendricks, but just real quick disclaimer for you guys. If you guys go to MuttGG, it's a lot to get into, but if you guys go to MuttGG, go to the filters, go down to custom filter, you'll see where you can search players by speed, acceleration, whatever. There's still traits there. Search them up by traits. You'll see why I have Divine Diablo over Ted Hendricks. I filtered it by pass rush traits. Divine Diablo, he gets every pass rush trait. Like I said, it's a lot to get into, so I'm not going to go into a whole thing about that. But Divine Diablo gets the traits. Ted Hendricks doesn't. So, despite the discrepancy between the pass rush and the power move and the finesse move, Divine Diablo still gets those traits. And he gets a better pass rushing ability. So, there's that. Now, Lamar Woodley. Now, this is where things going to get kind of crazy, because now we got to move on from Max Crosby. Now, Max Crosby was a dog for us, absolutely. But Lamar Woodley, we have El Toro, Unpredictable, Double or Nothing, and Relentless. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can go with this Lamar Woodley. Obviously, he just came out today. If you have the AP, you could go with Colossus, right? And there would be nothing wrong with that, right? Now, the only reason that we didn't do it, right? Because I feel like, to me, that you only could go one or two ways. It's either Colossus or it's Relentless, right? Because Colossus is going to help you mix. If you got enough Colossus, you can just send 3 at all game. And there you go. But the reason we went with this is because for our AP, we still got Colossus as an X factor. So if we can get, 2 tackle for losses, 2 sacks, we got Colossus, right, for the rest of the game. But AP wise, it just didn't work out for us. So we're going to get into a little bit of what's going on with the AP. Actually, I'm going to change this right now to make sure he gets the chem for the team. So real quick, right, John Henderson, right, we have Relentless as his X Factor, Unpredictable, BOGO, Instant Rebate, and we have Colossus or Henderson, right? So no matter what, Colossus is going to be activated on him. And obviously, like I said, we got Relentless, so nothing causes pass rush points. He can just keep getting after the quarterback. Now, going to the specialists, right? Albert Hainsworth obviously has 5 AP on him. And this is why. We picked up Albert Hainsworth because, once again, at this point in the year, and it sucks to say, but you guys need to, if you guys are playing Mutt at this point in the year, you need to have as many players, as I like to say, you need as many players to get a grocery list of abilities as possible. Whether it be X Factor abilities or regular abilities, whatever. As long as players can get that grocery list of abilities, you're good. That's what you need. If you don't have that, you're going to run into a lot of games that realistically you probably should be winning. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we have on Albert Hainsworth, right? We have Colossus on him for 0 for his X Factor. We have Relentless on him for 4 AP. Now, obviously, everything else is very overpriced, right? Everything that at least that we want, at least Colossus being 6 AP. So we're not running that side to go with Relentless. But we have El Toro. We have Unpredictable. We have BOGO. We have Ripper. And he obviously has Baked In, Double or Nothing. Now, obviously, he gets all 32 team chems. So he's going to fit right in for us. Now, again, like I said, the biggest reason for this is that throughout the course of the game, you want to be able, because this is what I've always ran into so far for the past, 2 weeks now. Sending 3 needs to be the move for you, right? And that's why we have Divine Diablo dropping out in the covers most of the time. Because once we get at least one of these guys with an X Factor, right? Whether it be Lamar Woodley or it's Albert Hainsworth, we will have 2 players with at least Colossus going in, right? Lamar Woodley's always going to be rushing. John Henderson's always going to be rushing. and Albert Hainsworth are always going to be rushing. So if one of these guys gets a Colossus, we can send 3 the whole game. And eventually we'll get pressure more times than not. Because that's the move. Have as many players drop out in the coverage as possible. Send as little players as possible. But because of your abilities, because of your X factors, you're getting pressure as if you're sending 4, even 5 players. That's the goal, right? That's the goal of end of the year Madden for you guys. So if you guys don't know about that, I'm here to tell you that that's what it is now. So as it is though, this is what the team is looking like defensively. Again, other than that, no other changes. Biggest things I want to see right now, Lamar Woodley, Divine Diablo. I want to see these guys get after it. I want to see what the D-line is going to be looking like. Offense is going to be clicking, no problem. I'm not worried about the offense, even with Randy Moss being a new upgrade for the team. And obviously we have Frank, I got his last name, but we have Frank out there at a tight end spot. We're chilling, right? Right now, my concern is defense. As you guys know, we have switched to zone defense. So I want to make sure that we're sending pressure. If we're sending 4, we're getting good pressure. If we're sending 3, we're still getting good pressure. That's just what it is at this point. So, all right, Joker Pat. So, hey, speaking of Jimmy Garoppolo, there we go. We're playing against one. So, hey, man, let's see how his Jimmy Garoppolo does. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he'll change my mind. Maybe. I doubt it, but we'll see. All right, Joker Fam. So, starting out on defense first. So, in these situations, empty sets, I would send 3 anyways. You know what I'm saying? Because why not? And we got beat first play. That's on me. I didn't put the they ain't changed that zone. That's on me. That's Joker Fam. So, we're on offense, man. We gotta just protect that seam on that gun empty, man. That's on us for messing that up. Trey Tucker's a dog. Trey Tucker is an absolute dog. Mushed whoever that was right into the dirt. This is why I love Trey Tucker. For anybody who's wondering, bro, all these golden tickets, all these 99s this and 99s that. Why still having Trey Tucker? Because I see stuff like that. I see Trey Tucker keep his feet inbounds on sideline throws more consistently than any other wide receiver. Once again, Mutt GG, go to the traits, catch sidelines and all that other stuff. Go check it out. This is why we keep Trey Tucker on this team. But then also too, in the run game, that's just in the pass. In the run game, it's the same thing. I'm watching 5'9", 180-pound Trey Tucker mush niggas into the dirt. You can't beat that. What slant? Diablo, man. All right, gotta go ahead, lock in. We gotta figure out something to do. I mean, we kind of did figure it out what to do on defense. Let's go. Yep. No, man. Easy. Trey Tucker, baby. All right, second half. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, what's going on here? We'll take. We won't. Oh my God, Moss. Oh my God, Moss. Right in the bucket, baby. Oh, am I getting caught? No, I'm not. Let's go. That's my pump. Fumble. Let's go. Let's get it. That's why you got an avalanche on. Decline. And get my rock. Come on. That's why we gotta get a Patrick Queen, bro. All we need to do is line you up one time, and that's it. So, Frank Crumb, baby. Let's see. Ain't got an answer for it. Yeah, Bo! scary out here. Like I said, make sure y'all got abilities that can bring these players down, bro. All this freight train, all this tank, all this X, Y, and Z, all this foolishness, right? Make sure you guys got player on defense that can bring these dudes to the ground, bro. All right, Joker Fam. So, find ourselves in another game. Okay, two Michael linebackers. Go Montana. All right. They're all ready, boys. So, let's get into it. So, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see what he got on him, right? Had tank on him, or has tank on him. Freight train, Truz. Yep, yak him up, all that. Oh, Lord. Okay. But you saw, Teddy got him to the ground quick. Give me that. All right, well, GG's. I mean, gotta play another one, right? Because, I mean, holy hell. All right, Joker Pack. So, next game. Josh Allen, wide receiver, Ed Too Tall. Okay. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's get into it. All right, Joker Pack. So, starting on offense first. Like I said, defensively, again, I'm seeing that the quarterbacks are throwing like rush throws, right? Like they're rushing their throws for sure. But like again, we're not getting sacks. All right. There we go. Should have a touchdown on that, but he's playing it, so. Yep. Let's go, Mendoza. Big body. Get one more. There it is. Even better. Yes, sir. Even better. Getting sticky out here, bruh. I slowed down a little bit. Little stop and go. A little bit. A little bit how to set up the block. All right, Joker Fam. So, they're on defense. Yeah, Diablo. What the f... Pressure. Is that Albert Hainsworth? No, John Henderson. Let's go. The pick lot. One handy snaggy. What we got? Big Truz. Let's go. Mendoza, baby. All right, let's see. Oh, that was good. Throwing it anyways. Yeah, I shouldn't have did that. That's on me. I fucked up. I saw him there. I don't know what I thought was gonna happen, but whatever I thought didn't happen. Give me that. Right back. Oh my god, let's go. This is why you get acrobat on your players, bro. This is why you gotta put acrobat on your players, bro. Alright, let's play smart. Like, we're playing stupid. Just out straight up dumb. Yep. Got him. That's Trey Tucker, bro. That's the great Trey Tucker. That's the great Trey Tucker. You can't put one-on-one coverage press man on Trey Tucker. Get out of here. What are we doing? What are we talking? All right, Joker Fam. So I'm gonna end the gameplay right there, man. Hey, look, 3 good games, 1 really quit out. I mean, the last one was a quit out too. I mean, we just forcing a lot of quit outs. You know, all 3 gameplays was a quit out, but that second one was quick. Dudes turn the ball over and just left. So, as it is, man, sample size, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Trey Tucker has shown that he's still a dog, right? Run blocking, route running, ability to score touch. Like, he's shown he's still him. Randy Moss doing his thing. He's a golden ticket. He better be doing his thing. Frank Crum didn't get too active with him, but had like 1 really good play. But I haven't really like noticed him on the run blocking, but I'm gonna say if we get in the lanes that we was getting with Bo Jackson and Fernando Mendoza, if we're getting run lanes like that, best believe Frank Crumb's doing his job. So just because I didn't see it doesn't mean he's not doing his job. So I'll definitely take that for sure. Now, defensive end. There were a lot of pressures, but I didn't see a lot of sacks. John Henderson got him a sack. Very happy about that. Lamar Woodley did not, though. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say that Max is better than Lamar Woodley. I'm not going to go there just yet. But the fact of the matter is that just on the fact that Lamar Woodley can get a plethora of these X Factor abilities and Max Crosby can only get one, which is Fearmonger. I mean, and again, Fearmonger is not really all that. Honestly, for your D-line, you need to either have Relentless, Unstoppable Force, or Colossus, right? So, because of that, I'm not going to, because we only, played 3 really quick games, so I'm not going to say, but I don't know if Lamar is getting pressure or not, right? I'm not sure, right? I know the quarterback's got to get out the pocket and do all this other stuff, so I'm going to assume that he's getting pressure. Again, I'm not looking at the D-line. I just see the quarterback running around for his life. You know what I'm saying? And most of the times who was chasing him was Devon Diablo, right? Or John Henderson getting the sack. But I didn't see Albert Hainsworth get in. I didn't see necessarily Lamar Woodley get in. But they might be, which is causing the quarterbacks to leave the pocket and stuff. So, I don't know. But as it is, though, defense, I'm loving it. Defense is looking good. But either way, man, that's the team, man. Y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions on my Raider theme team, man. Maybe there's some low-key players that I'm missing that get Raider Kim. Again, I don't personally think, as far as quarterback goes, that either Garoppolo or Rich Gannon are any good in my opinion. But if you guys have used them and you've used Mendoza, maybe one of those 2 quarterbacks have something to offer that Mendoza doesn't. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. But if you guys enjoyed the video, man, if you guys enjoyed the gameplay, make sure you guys drop a like. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. It's free. It only takes 1 second. That being said, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.